Hello everyone, how are you? I am pineconesushi and welcome to my channel. Today I'm just going to show you guys what I've been waiting for this entire time leading up to the start of my project. I'm not going to show you everything, but I'm going to show you why I haven't been able to start my project yet, because I finally received the most important parts of my purchase, my online purchase. So let's just get to it. So what I have purchased or what I was planning to make is, as you can see, a keychain. Okay, maybe you can't see it right now, but I'll explain everything. So this here is a split ring keychain, and this is probably the most common thing you've seen if you have keys, like it could be house keys or whatever, or something that you just hang off your bag. So this is called a split ring keychain. Oops. Okay, I'm just going to show you right here. And these come in different styles and sizes. I've chosen, I believe this is this is like, not the flat split ring. It's a little bit thinner, but I just needed a generic split ring. There are different styles. You can get the flat one, or you can get this one, or you can even get the one that's all round. I got this particular one because of the little, I don't know if you can see, it's a little bit wavy. Okay, and I chose this one because I wanted it to be easy so that you can stick your thumb in there, just open the split rings, and so that you can take things in and out of it very easily, such as keys. Okay, this particular one comes with a small chain on it, which I was planning to use. I will show you guys what my initial designs were going to be, but I just want to explain that this is a split ring. Next, you might notice I have all these little thin rods here, and these are actually called EYEPINs. I did explain what an EYEPIN was in a couple videos, literally a couple, but I'm just gonna grab this one here and just show you guys. Okay, there we go. So this one here is an EYEPIN. I believe it's been given that name by the jewelry making crafting world because this is the eye and that's the pin. This is a solid piece of wire. I've seen some people, make their own on YouTube, and there are tutorials online that show you how to make your own. But I just decided to purchase these because I don't have the wire gauge for these. So when I say wire gauge, it's like the thickness or thinness of these pins. So this is just a generic eye pin. So I did get a few different sizes. This particular one is 35 millimeters. Okay, so when you are ordering these online, they will be in, or the most I've seen them in is in millimeters. So this one here, the bottom one, is 35 millimeters. I've also purchased 40 millimeters, 50 millimeters, and the longest I've ever seen so far available is 70 millimeters. And I'm just gonna show you guys side by side the the difference. I'm gonna just uncap my lid for a second. The difference between the lengths. This is 40 millimeter and 50 millimeter, and just for fun, 50 millimeter and 70 millimeter. Hopefully putting this on the book will be a little bit easier to see. Okay. And, oops, sorry, it's kind of stuck. It's catching on my paper somehow. So when I picked out my eye pins online, it's a little harder online when you're shopping, unless you have a ruler with you. But I kind of estimated what I needed. I also had to figure out, like, would this be long enough? I had to figure out, like, what would be long enough, what I would do with them. Again, all the different aspects of whenever you're crafting. So I believe that I would be using at least maybe all 8 of these. We'll see. Okay. So I'm just going to show you an idea of like part of my ideas. Hopefully they work out. But I am still super excited to get finally to get all of these. So let's get started. So I have drawn out a few plans of what I wanted to make, and it revolves around this keychain. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna get one more thing just to show you guys like why I picked these particular eye pins and these particular lengths and how they would serve me for this project. Ta-da! Okay, so yes, I'm being silly. All right, so let's get started. So I have two words that have 7 letters, and I have one word that has 4 letters, and I have one word that has 3 letters. Again, for those who have been paying attention and have been sorting with me, or at least seen the other videos, I'm just wondering if any of you have already figured out what I am trying to spell and what this little project is for. But anyways, so I was planning to take one of these eye pins. So this is the 70 millimeter eye pin. And it's my keychain. And I was going to put one here. Okay. And for what I wanted to spell, it would require 7 letters. So this is just me just measuring out what I need. And just to be sure that everything is long enough. If not, I have to figure out a way to, what's it called? I guess make it work. Okay, so I'm just gonna date that right there. Okay, so I was planning to put one of these 70 millimeter eye pins and attach it to the chain. Okay, so that's what that is representing. And then at the very end here, I'll loop it off myself. I'm still deciding if I want to put something at the end here, but as you can see, with 7 letters here, it looks like I can add a extra bead, like here at the bottom or at the top. Okay, and then my second one. Okay, then I wanted something that had no letters, but I'm going to take my second 71. I'm going to overlap it a little just to give me a good idea of, like, because this ending here might be curved. So I'm just going to do that there, and I'm going to put my next 7 letters. So I got 4 letters here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 letters. And that's perfect. It looks like it's big enough. Okay. And then I was going to use a short one right here. I'm going to do the same thing. This one will have 3 letters. Okay, so it does look a little short, guys, because I still want to put a little bit of decoration here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take away this 35 millimeter pin, and I'm going to put, these two are my 50 millimeter, and this is my 40 millimeter. There we go. So 40 millimeter, and it looks like I can put a bead right here. Oh, my hand got dirty from touching something. It's okay. Crafting is messy. Okay, so 773. So now I have 4 letters left. So what I had wanted to do with this one, these 4, was I was going to have, I believe it was something like this, something like this, and I'm just going to put that aside because I may not need that. And since I have 4, I'm I'm just going to do it like this. Okay? And by doing kind of like this, so this is kind of what I want to do. It gives me an idea of what I want to make, and when I start to make the prototype and put them together, I'll be able to see, like, basically my vision will be realized by the end of this. Okay. So there we go. So I can do it like this, or if I want, I can have the letters up here at the top instead, and just have like little ornament here. I also was wondering if I should put an ornament at the end here. It will be very ornament heavy, but we'll see how everything looks in the end. That might be an afterthought. So from what it looks like, I only need 6 pins. So that is 170 millimeter, so 2 millimeter, 2 40 millimeter, 135, and 150. Okay, so this is essentially what I'm making. Sorry, there are other ways to do this that I've seen other people do. One of them has been, so instead of having this on the chain here, it is to move it up here. So instead of being on the chain, it would be part of the keychain. So that's another option. I may do a little dangle kind of like here, just to make it a little bit more, what do you call it, loose, just to make it a little easier, so that when you're holding this keychain, it's going to be a little bit easier. Okay, so yeah, this is my plan. Thank you for joining me today, and hopefully in the next video we can finally start to craft together. Okay, take care guys, bye. Thank you for joining me. Please like and subscribe if you want to continue to craft with me, or if you like the video. Take care.